Let's talk about it. All right, guys, welcome to part 2 of the Let's Talk About It series for the heroic legend of Arslan. First, I want to give a shout out to my boy Beyblade guy. He was on my neck about reading this, and now I know why. This can easily become like top tier amazingness. So let's just jump straight into it. From my first part, I mentioned I only read one volume, and I talked about the entire volume. So everything that went on from getting to know Arslan some, and also some other characters, and even like the issues, I don't want to say issues, but the betrayal that happens, okay? I'm betrayed, okay? So everything that happens in that first issue. I've since read volumes 2 through 14. And let me tell you, baby, this is heat, okay? This is fire, okay? What? I got the book right here. Okay, this is good. I just finished volume 14, and I love this series, and it's such a great thing that I'm reading this series and just finished because all my like go-tos, well, 2 of my go-tos, which were The Promised Neverland and Demon Slayer, they just ended. So I have to read those, but it's nice to have something that's continuing, and I can read that and like pick that up as it goes, because this is fire. So I am going to skip over the first volume just because that's in my Let's Talk About It. If you want to watch it, go watch it. I highly recommend it because I'm going to go into depth about everything that I like about this series so far, at least, which is everything. Everything. I was driving and I was like, maybe I don't like this, and I was like, no, I like that. So it's good. It's good. Okay. It's good. I recommend it for sure. So yeah, let's just jump into it. We left off with Arslan going to look for someone named Narcissus because his army was betrayed. We then go into him finding Narcissus. Also, Narcissus has a squire, someone who's with him all the time. It gives me, this takes back in like, I don't want to say Roman, but we have like Templars, cavalry days. So like there's guys riding horses to fight and things like that. So I was like saying for the longest time, this gives me really Game of Thrones vibes, Game of Thrones vibes. And it does, but Game of Thrones is like, who's taking the throne, okay? Someone belongs here. And that is the same way here. I'm not going to give any spoilers because literally me turning the page and being like, oh shit, like, ooh, and okay. It's crazy. So it leads off on a lot of cliffhangers sometimes, and it's just amazing. So we end up meeting Narcissus and his person who's with him. His name is Elm, I believe. I'm sorry if this video is all over the place. I told y'all in my 5 things I learned, I don't write scripts, so this might be all over the place, but hopefully you enjoy it. His name is Elm. They end up meeting with Darun and Arslan, and they end up talking about everything that happens, and Darun ends up tricking Narcissus into helping him and Arslan. And it comes to find out that Narcissus actually wants to. He was a little skeptical at first, but now he wants to. He likes Arslan's character, and I like Arslan's character. I like everyone's character, to be honest. But you find out about Narcissus and how he destroyed this these 3 capitals, cities, I don't know how you, kingdoms, 3 kingdoms by just spreading rumors. And it's so powerful of how simple rumors can go such a far way in this story, and it's amazing and it's great. So we get that, and then we also meet another woman. Her name is Fragnus, I believe, if I'm saying it right. She, a baddie. She out here. She is listen to me, okay? There are so many good characters. So the writing is good, okay? The writing is good. I watched a little bit of anime. I'm not sure if it holds up as much as it does with the manga, but it's good. So we end up meeting Fragnus. We end up meeting another character named Give, who I like as well. Like, Give claims that he's just this traveling guy who sings songs and lays women, and it's like, nah, like there's some depth about you that we're all here for, okay? There's something about Give that we're all here for. Fragnus, she ain't here for it, not at all. Give be like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, you're so, what? Ew, I need my wet ones. You're disgusting.
I am disgusted.
So Fragnus is not here for it, and she'll probably never be here for any man. Go off, sis. So these 4, Narcissus M, Fragnus, and Garun, and Give. So these 5 kind of make up Arslan's like committee group. I don't know how you say it in like kingdom terms. They're his committee, his right hand people. Daryl can fight like nobody's business. Some of the art in there is just amazing. Just how he's depicted to be like a monster, and he's not. And he's so it's so good. So yeah, I'm geeking out about it because I really like this series, and I'm really enjoying everything that I'm reading. But yeah, so those 5 make up Arslan's committee, and Narcissus has an amazing mind, strategist. Like I said, he destroyed 3 kingdoms with just one rumor, well, multiple rumors, but destroyed them with rumors. So it's amazing to see. And as I mentioned in my previous video, Arslan was kind of kidnapped, for lack of better words, because he wasn't like truly in danger, by someone who talked to him about slaves. And now Arslan's goal is to abolish slavery, which I think is just amazing in itself. And it wasn't his own idea, but he backs it 100%, and he's about it 100%, and he wants to destroy slavery and abolish slavery, and he wants to give people things. Some situations that happened, he actually did free some people from slaves, from someone who was not a good person, and tried to trick Arslan and make Arslan do certain things. And they ended up, getting away from there and everything. And Arslan freed the slaves and made them, I believe the word is Azat, if I'm saying that right, Azat, one of the 2. But he ends up freeing the slaves, and they actually are upset with him. They don't know what to do. They're like, you might have did this for us, but we kind of feel like it's your own selfishness that did this, and you feel like you have to do a good deed. It was like, I was fine. My master took care of me. My master did this. I had a place to stay. I had food to go. Now you literally uprooted all of that. For what?
You did this for what?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why though?
And you're not even the king yet. So your kingdom's taken over by these ridiculous people. I don't want to say ridiculous, but these horrible people. So don't free me. We don't want to be free. Okay, hell no, we will stay. And I said, oh, this is good. This is good. Like, you would think that the slaves would be like, oh yeah, we're here for it. Like, free us. Like, I'm tired of this. No, like, these are real people in this story, at least. Real people in this story who, have a life and have people to take care of, and freeing them is not a top priority, or being free when they've been in this for generations. So it's kind of crazy. But so we have that, we have those 5, and then we also meet another character named Alfred, I believe. She's another female character, so again, proud to see that. And she a badass, and she has come across a silver mask, which you might be thinking like, oh, like there's this masked character, you know, we have to wait to the end to figure out who he is. Nope, I'm pretty sure book 3 or book 4, he lets you know who he is. And I was like, ooh, bitch. This, y'all messy boots, okay? Y'all are messy. It is so good. And I just wish more people would talk about it. So, and to get off track once again, there is a novel for this as well that I haven't read yet. So I'm gonna like kind of peek into it here and there and see what I can find out. And like I said, also there's the anime, and I believe that there's 2 seasons out and another season is on its way. I'm a huge fan of Full Metal Alchemist, so for the longest I've been saying like, oh, it's by the same creators. Let me show y'all. What is, yeah. Okay, let's read it together from the creator of Full Metal Alchemist. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Who drew this? See, there's a difference, baby. People be lying, and that's how they get you. Now, if this story wasn't so damn good, I'll be upset. But this story good as fuck, okay? So I really want to know if she had her hand in it, because this story is good as hell. So I'm sorry, again, I'm probably all over the place. I'm just super excited that, you know, I read this, I finished everything that's out so far, and I truly enjoy it and love it. And homegirl, even if she don't have her hand in there, she drawing her ass off. I can tell you that. I have seen such good art come out of this from her, and I'm like, oh baby, like you are outdoing yourself, like you over there drawing. So she has to be extremely passionate about this. And these 2 creators that I haven't read any other work by the story writer, the mangaka. Well, they're both mangakas. I haven't read any other stories by the story writer, but I'm sure there has to be other things that are amazing by him, because them coming together has truly created a masterpiece, and it's just top tier. So I said I was going to go real in depth, and I feel like I'm just ranting, and everybody's probably here for it anyway, but I really like this story, and I really feel like more people need to like watch it or like read it or something, because, well, read it for sure, because it is, I can't say enough, but it's really good. Like, I know I have like a bunch of classics and everything down here, but this is relatively new. Like, the volumes are still coming out, and it's just top tier. So we have Arslan and his 5, like I said, and then we also have the villains. So we have Silver Max, who I won't say anything about in depth, just know that he is a pivotal character, and he is somewhat right in his situation. I have to see where else the story goes, because it is very like we're missing pieces, but we're missing those pieces on purpose. Like, the author did not want us to know certain things yet, which is like you be on your edge of your seat, and then like the words like drift off, and I'm like, fuck, like I need to know what's going on. But so far, he is a pivotal character. There's the character who has betrayed the Parzians, I believe is how you say it, and you have his son, you have other people who were good, for lack of better words, who have changed over to a different side because of certain reasons. And it's like, at first I was like, I don't understand, but then it was like, no, like back then people were like that, people did that, so I get it 100%. It's just a really good story. You have those characters, you have characters like the king of the Lustanians, I don't know how to say it, but you have him. First things first. If you cannot handle like different kingdoms, different people being in charge, things that's named like Your Highness and your lordship, like those are two totally different things, or your majesty, like those are different things. And it's very like strategic and political. Now I see why people drink water, why they make videos. Oh my God. It's very strategic and political, and I really, really like that about this. We have just gotten into maybe book 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so maybe book 11 or maybe 10. We just got into like some magical things, but those things aren't overwhelming, or they aren't taking over the story. This is straight up like people using their brains, using their knowledge to conquer other things or conquer hardships. And I really like that, because we aren't just depending on people with magic and they're like, oh, well, now we have a come up because I just got a magic boost. It's like, no, I just beat you because I'm smarter than you. I planned this out. I decided to take the long way around. Okay, at this point, is it even a video if my camera doesn't die? So as I was saying, you just have people using their wits to defeat other people in battle. And I think that that's a really good thing, because we don't have like a magic boost or anything like that. It's no, I'm smart, I'm smarter than you. I plan things out better than you could ever possibly do. And this is why I'm here. And that comes into play a lot throughout the story, which is really, really good in my opinion. And I really like that. There are sometimes that magic is involved, but it's nothing detrimental. And even the main cast, the main characters, are still on top of their game and they're ready to tackle whatever comes their way. So I really, really like that. I just can't say too many good things about this series, and I can't. I want to talk about every panel, every page, I want to talk about it all, but I don't want to spoil it because I really want people to read it and really want people to enjoy it. It's good. It's good, baby. It's good. Okay. So yeah, I mean, if you have any questions or really want to know something, leave a comment down below, and I promise you I will answer it. Beyblade guy, if you got an Instagram, my Instagram's in the description. DM me and we can talk about this all day and all night, okay? Because it's good. I don't know the ending, so don't tell me anything. I know you got like spoiled, but we can talk about this up until the point where I'm at, which is freaking Guiscard is ready to get his brother up out of here, okay? And I'm kind of sick of him too. I need him to go, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm talking to you directly. I'm sorry to everybody else who don't know who these people are, but me and him know, and we're see ya.
See ya.
Okay. But yes, if you have any questions about the series or want to know anything more, I promise you I will be able to let you know. I'm just too excited and really enjoy this series to be able to coherently express everything to you all. So I'm so sorry that I'm all over the place when it comes to this series, but for sure, check out the Heroic Legend of Arslan. You will not regret it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.